Hey guys, it's Danny. So I want to show you this from Orca again. It's a decentralized exchange from Solana. Solana is a layer one. Um, yeah, so um, I just found out this. If you go to CoinGecko in this under exchanges and under decentralized exchange, all right. So because there's crypto exchanges, you have Binance, you have Coinbase, yeah, right? So those are centralized exchanges. But if you go to under decentralized, then you can see some interesting thing here with regards to Orca, right? So Orca is number 5, but in terms of what? So if you look at it, the in terms of volume, it seems volume. So number 1 is Uniswap version 3, which is like 1 billion, 1.1 billion at the 24-hour volume. And then PancakeSwap. So Uniswap is on the Ethereum blockchain. PancakeSwap version 2 is 438. This is about like half, right? It's on the Binance Smart Chain. And then Astroport is in, this is interesting. Astroport is on the near. Actually, Aurora. Aurora is kind of, is like a EVM, Ethereum virtual machine EVM, like on from near blockchain. Check it out. Near has been like growing like quite steadily this past like the in terms of total value, like the past like probably like 2 months, 3 months. So that's another discussion probably. So yeah, I'm sorry. All right, where am I going with this? So okay, and then Uniswap version 2, and then Orca, right? So for and Uniswap version 2 is basically also on Ethereum. So Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Near, and then Ethereum again, and then Solana, right? And then I do not know, but BSwap, SuperKeySwap, I think it's on Phantom probably. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but this Jupiter is on Solana, Curve is on Ethereum, and this is on Osmosis is on Atom, Cosmos Atom blockchain. Serum is on Solana again, and then this is on Matic, this is on Ethereum. Okay, where am I going with this? Okay, so Orca is like the number one for in Solana for DEX. I didn't know this. I thought it's supposed to be like Raydium. Where's Raydium? Raydium is number 20 here, which it is only about 44 million of volume. Orca is 3 times than Raydium. But if you look at the what do you call that, the the price of the token, right? I'm just comparing it here, right? So I'm trying to deep down on it. So Orca is right now the market cap is 36 million, right? And then the fully diluted valuation is 191, right? The available maximum supply is 100 million according to CoinGecko. Right now it's about 19 million, so it's about like 20 million already in circulation, which is not bad. Some token is only like less than 10%. This is already like 20% of the total token that's they're going to issue in a lifetime is already being deployed in the market, right? So but what's interesting here, the 24-hour trading volume is only 2 million over here. So I don't know, CoinGecko, you have something to do here, homework for you. Why is there's a discrepancy over here? It's recorded at 149, right? But anyway, but I trust this one more. Why? Because if I look at SolScan is basically a Solana Explorer blockchain. If you look at the DeFi here, DeFi dashboard, right? You go under what's it? DeFi, right? And then you can see the top AMM is basically automated market maker, basically the same as DEX, right? That's like a it's like a sophisticated term for decentralized exchange. Automated market maker is basically because it's using software. So market maker is like people who wants to, it's market maker who want to make the market, who people who provide money, who provide liquidity into the decentralized exchange, right? So they put money there, and then because the software does it, so it's called automated. So it's called automated market maker, right? Instead of people who are like in the old days in the centralized exchange, it's really like it's not automated. It's like if you want to buy something like Solana, then you have to put an offer, right? And then on the other side, the seller also has to put like an offer. Okay, I'm willing to sell you at this price. So it's like a person still doing it, but in this new crypto world, everything is like based on software, so based on contract, smart contract. So everything is being kind of like regulated by the software, right? Automated by the software. Anyway, so I'm yeah um, I'm going off tangent now. So Orca here, look at this. Still, the volume 24 hours over here is 200 million, right? And then Raydium is 44. So this one is on the Solana blockchain Explorer itself. So I think this is more trustworthy than the CoinGecko. So I think CoinGecko, this one, they haven't updated this one. This is still like, I don't know, it's way off, right? But if you look at the also CoinGecko also over here, it's already like 149 million, which is kind of similar from the Solana scan, right? This is actually even higher, 200. And then for Raydium is 44. If you look at the CoinGecko under the DEX, the Raydium is also 44. So it's, yeah, that's why I trust more this data, right? But anyway, so if this were true, if the soft scans were true, which I think it is, it's about 200 million right now, the volume, and it's recorded as like number one by far. Number two is Serum, which is like not even half. It's only like 40%, right? So for me, this is like it's like the number one DEX kind of. I think the second one, it's this guy. It's Jupiter. Jupiter is an aggregator. It's kind of almost half if you look at it, right? And I like Jupiter because Jupiter basically is like, because there's so many decks, right? There's so many in Solana itself, like probably there's like 10 different decks or even more, right? So instead of going to people like comparing like prices for each of these decks, Jupiter aggregates all of those like the prices and give you like the best prices for the people who wants to trade the tokens, right? So instead of going to Orca, for example, you can just go to Jupiter Exchange, right? And Jupiter will calculate, okay, let's say you want to trade between Solana and USDC, right? And then, so Jupiter will just compare everything and then give you the best kind of pricing for that particular exchange, right? So that's what Jupiter is called, aggregators. Aggregators. It's kind of Google. Google aggregates all of the information of the world, right? All of the newspaper, like from New York Times Magazine, from Vice, from like CNET, from what have you, right? So yeah. So anyway, yeah. So where am I going? So if you look at the price, Raydium is 257 million, right? Compared to, and then the fully diluted is 1.4, right? The circulating supply of token is 100 million and then 500. So it's also about like 20%. It's almost the same as the Orca. It's about 20% of the token that's maximum supply is already being circulated, right? But if you look at the market cap, right, this is only 36 million with about 200 million, right? Total value lock is about 400, right? And then this guy, the Raydium, which has a smaller trading volume, over here, I don't know why it's bigger. This is so weird, CoinGecko. I don't understand this, right? Anyway, but the market cap is like almost like times bigger, right? From 36 to 100, 250 is a quarter billion, and then from 200 million to like 1.4 billion, right? So that's like, yeah, it's about 7 times. Yeah. So and my intuition, my good guess is this is correct. Like I trust. And if you look at one more data point here, um, the radium. Let's see the. Oh, this one doesn't give you in interpreter. It doesn't give you a volume, right? Because volume is like one of, I think, the key metrics, important key metrics, right? Because with that volume you generate basically profit, right? Every volume is like the number of like how many how much like people like exchanges token, right? So the more volume is like the more like people using that decentralized exchange to exchanges token, right? So which is good. The more people is, it means like, because the way I think DEX is gonna make money is gonna take like a little bit of profit from every time people go into that DEX. They're gonna take like, I don't know, 0.1% or 0.2%, whatever, like the total like trading, right, volume. Yeah, so this is crazy, I think, because like the market cap is like of Raydium is like 8 times more, right, and the fully diluted valuation 8 times more. Total value like is like 400 to 600. Okay, total value is like smaller, but it's not that much smaller. It's only like 25% smaller. But the volume of Raydium, right? It's on Orca, it's so much higher, right? So according to CoinGecko here, it's like what's 5 times higher. Where's Raydium? Yeah, 44 to 150. That's like 3 times. But if you look at another sol scan, which is I think it's more legit, it's like even higher. The volume is like 5 times higher. So I think this might be a good buy. I think so. What do you think, guys? Just for the sake of comparison, I'm gonna compare it with Serum, okay? Because Serum, according to that, is pretty big too. The volume. Let's say Serum. Serum is another DEX on Solana, so it's 580 million. Wow, this is huge. And then the volume is so much higher. According to this, Serum is 73, right? So it's like half, right? According to CoinGecko, right? The volume. And then according to Sol Scan, Serum is like, yeah, it's like half. It's more than half. It's like it's like only 40% or like, yeah. But if you look at the market cap, this is 580 million, and this is only 36 million. Is it's so small. It's like it's not even 10% of Serum, right? The market cap, and the fully diluted valuation too is like 191 million. This is like 22 billion. Wow, it's not even 10%. It's probably like 8% or something. The total value like is almost the same. Yeah, so I think this could be an alpha. From my point of view, I mean, not financial advice. I'm just showing you all of the data. I love to do this because I love data, and investing based on data, I think is more sound, more like legit kind of thing. So yeah, and then yeah, this is just to tie up with today's tweet by this guy, Arthur. He's where is Arthur? Okay, this guy is yeah. But this guy, he tweeted this. He's a VC based in Singapore. He's specializing on crypto. Supposed to be like super smart, successful. So he basically tweeted, The leading DEX, blah blah blah, on profile, high profile L1, which is about trading below 200 million, right? Pretty sure they can raise 500 million, blah blah blah. It's their crypto native and stand for CS graduate, which is basically the founder of Orca. Yet you guys are just like keep on like aping into a random new DEX, unlaunched L1. So what would it be? Are you talking about finance? No, you mean Cardano is L1. And then it's got to be Orca. So one guy so I think it's Orca. And then this guy said Series A was raised 138 million valuation in September. So you guys can ape when it gets there. Okay. Which is close, right? But September 2021, it was the valuation of Orca. It was, let's see, it was higher actually. September 2021, it was about $4. What did you say? September 2000, yeah. This guy is another like crypto researcher, I think. Follow for action on crypto investing, okay. Probably he's based in but anyway, so September it was like, yeah, it was about $4, and now it's like $2. So it's and on September, I bet the volume there is no data on September, in terms of volume. That sucks. I cannot see the volume. Let's see. Can I see the volume? I want to see the growth of the volume of this thing. I'm not sure I can see it. Let's see. Is there a no? There's no volume. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, probably here on source scan. Volume. No. 7 days. Let's see. 30 days. Oh, it's getting bigger, it seems. From 30 days, it's getting bigger. So this is the latest on 30 days, right? So the volume is like, yeah, it was like 44 million, and then now it's 200. So it's getting bigger. It's getting a chunk of the market share, it seems. While Raydium is getting smaller and smaller, kind of, probably. And then Serum also is getting smaller. So Orca is getting bigger. That's interesting. Let's see if I can look at the dashboard. No, I want to see the dashboard of Orca. How do you see the dashboard of Orca? Visit dashboard. Orca, okay. So this is the total value lock. So it's been declining. People are just taking all their money. Okay. Is there a volume? No volume. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what's the take for this thing? So Orca, it seems undervalued. It seems, okay, because the volume seems to be growing, at least from this sort kind of the past 30 days, and I bet also from the past like 1 year, it seems growing. It's taking the market share from Raydium and Serum. But if you look at the market cap and the fully diluted valuation, it's like only 10% of, I think, Raydium, or 10% of also of Serum. So it's there's like a kind of, it seems to be there's a mismatch because they generate a lot of volume. It's like, in fact, it's like becoming number one. It's already number one in Solana DEX, but the valuation is like way low compared to their competitors in the same Solana ecosystem, right? Um, so yeah, so I don't know if they can keep up this trend in terms of total value lock. But the I mean the founders, I think I heard their one of their podcasts in Solana podcasts. It's, I think they're yeah, they're based in Japan. So I just knew that somebody was suggesting on Twitter they're graduate from Stanford. That I kind of believe that. So and then they moved to Japan because of the regulation of the U.S. You know, it seems to be more like safe, so to speak. If you're based in Japan, you know, you don't get to probably be in jail or whatever, right? So yeah, so the I mean, in terms of the founders, they are legit. They're not like, I think, trying to scam people. They're really like solid. Like, I think even like they're probably ex Googlers, if I remember from their podcasts, you know, or ex, like one of those big US big tech like Amazon, Google, or Facebook. I think it was ex Googlers. And this seems now to have a product market fit, because product market fit is just means like people are using it, you know, because it's the number one. It's not just number two, number three. It's number one, and it's growing. You know, it's like from at least 30 days ago from the data, it's growing. So that's for me is a good sign, and the valuation is like way off compared to Serum and the number two or number three DEX on Solana ecosystem. So, is that alpha? I don't know. I believe so. Not financial advice. Everything what I say here is like, just do your own research. I could be totally wrong. Okay. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. See you around. Bye.